Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers podcast. Ho, 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 and all that jazz. The holiday season is in full swing, and we're so glad to have you with us. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope your holiday season is going well so far. We're coming hot up on Christmas soon after this episode. So let me be the first to wish you a very happy holidays and a happy New Year. Although I think we'll get another chance to talk about New Year's before.
We should have another one before New Year's, or
it depends on how busy we are with hanging out with family and friends.
Yeah, which you should be too, because that's important. Anyways, hi, hello, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for listening. We've got a whole bunch of news per the usual. We're going to talk about Super Nintendo World. I hope you saw all the stuff about that online. We'll be going over that stuff. And a late Indie World presentation from last week. We'll have a little special Collector's Corner with another special alliteration that we're going to save until we get there, because we know you love that. And and finish up on how bad Cyberpunk actually is on base consoles. So let's get right into it. Hello, people in the show. How am I trying to say this? You guys, hello. Alex, Cameron Cooper, thank you for being here.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Stumble on my words. Anyway, so we're going to open up with Super Nintendo World here, because that's probably the most exciting thing that we have. And if you haven't watched the video yet, there's several videos all over YouTube of Miyamoto himself giving you a tour of the place. And man, does it look cool.
Go watch the Nintendo one.
Yeah, it looks so cool. Man, I can't believe they had all the integration with like the bands, the NFC bands. It looks like kind of complicated. You know, the lines to do those things are going to be so long, especially the ones with like the games where you have to time things.
The lines to do the Harry Potter one stuff in Diagon Alley and
Yeah,
the other one are really crazy, so I wouldn't be surprised if those ones are too. I have problems with the Universal because they don't seem to understand their theme park like Disney does. Because like I based it on how Miyamoto's moving, and you could have like maybe somewhere between 3 and 5 people going across in the park in the pipe, which is going to be really tight with everybody trying to go through.
especially since the park's still going to be opening with COVID.
Yeah, for sure. Although it's not bad in Japan right now, I don't think.
Because they actually dealt with it.
Yeah,
kind of. They've
dealt with it better than we have.
Well, that's a pretty low bar. Not to get to that. Anyway, the food looked really cool. That was super interesting. They have like a bunch of.
I loved all those screens. Those were so cool.
And like the toads working in the kitchen and everything. That was very cute. Everything's very cute. No matter how many times I watch those coins spin around in the blocks, it's kind of weird. Like they never look real. I don't know how they're able to do that. Because it looks, I mean, like they could have really done a better job. It's I don't believe those coins exist every time I look at them.
It's probably one of those theme park tricks like Disney uses, where it's like because of how you are able to like. The perspective you're able to see it at gives you the illusion of it, and it's super cool. I love that. That's part of the reason I wanted to be an Imagineer.
Yeah,
I mean, Disney nails most perspective things, but I could give you a few examples that are actually like not great. You're not going to nail it every time.
We're not a theme park podcast. We could be though. We might be for Nintendo World.
We could be an everything podcast. Let's be honest. We just focus on video games because that's what we care about the most.
Yeah. I cringed as soon as they talked about the store, because I know that stuff's going to be expensive.
Oh, sure. Don't even forget you're going to have to deal with scalpers for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Especially
theme park exclusive amiibo.
Please don't. Look, they didn't ever do any Comic-Con or E3 or
Nintendo
whatever.
Land, yeah, there won't be. I'd be shocked if there was.
Yeah, like they've had some Japan exclusive, some exclusive to like Japan magazines, but it's not been impossible for a normal person to obtain.
Quote normal.
I forgot about that. I forgot about the amiibo card one.
Is the only like actual ride like the Mario Kart ride, or are there other rides?
I think that's the only one we know of.
Okay, because I know he was like
It might
super.
be all the room they have in Japan, though.
True.
Well, no, I don't.
But yeah, like he said, like they didn't really want to show much because they wanted you to come and experience it for yourself.
Well, yeah, if you show
Sure.
everything off, then no one's gonna want to spend money to come visit.
No, I'll still spend money. I want to go.
You're right.
Experience, yeah.
I'd go to the Japanese Disney part if I could, because that one's cool too. Like,
I just wish ours was opening sooner.
yeah, we haven't even gotten a date on it, right?
Right.
I don't think so.
And-
They said slated for
Sure.
2022.
COVID's gonna slow all that down. Wait, ours for 2022?
Yeah.
Not
Hmm.
Hollywood, right? Like
Both.
Orlando.
Orlando, yeah. Both,
Yeah,
actually.
I do think I've seen pictures of the Orlando being worked on.
Huh.
It's been a while.
That'd be cool. I don't know if that date will stay, but
Look.
We'll see. I mean, that's what
the only problem
that's
is
the
it's
most
more
recent
like
thing I saw.
2023 because that first year is gonna be insane.
You don't
With
think
the-
I'm gonna go day one if I can?
If you want
Yeah,
to
you
do
and
nothing,
you and every other 50 million people that
Yeah.
are gonna go day one
True.
because
Right,
their kid
being there
because
day
their kids
one-
said they liked Mario once.
awesome, but you're not gonna get to do anything,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But yeah, the bands looked bulky, but really
So-
cool.
They remind me of the Disney Magic bands, which is
Well,
probably
yeah,
what they're
because
trying
what
to
other
do.
bands are there?
Watches,
Yeah, but like for theme parks.
the paper ones, like at Fun Spot.
Yeah, but like I mean, like NFC
don't
ones.
count.
Alex, stop trying to shoot me down.
Yeah, so
But-
Disney's are RFID, and these are obviously NFC because they work at home.
I'm interested to see what all the functionality is in the app too. Like,
Yeah,
what can you get with the stuff you do other than just like points to say you did a thing?
true. Like, it seemed like, just from what that quick glance they gave us, it seemed like they do have a lot planned for it, like within the park. But I don't know. They showed off so little, so I don't know.
I know. We'll have to wait until it opens and watch some tours, things like that.
Wait, so like, do you get coins as in Nintendo coins or what? Just
Oh,
coins
like
for-
my Nintendo points?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, maybe
Maybe I don't know.
That'd be
I don't think
cool.
they've said. But
they have not
it's-
said whatever the prizes are for doing stuff in the park.
yeah, but
'Cause
you
you
collect
mentioned coins
You
and I
just
was
get
like,
coin for doing.
Well, you
stuff.
collect coins, like Mario coins in the app. I just don't know what those coins transfer to. And also stamps.
Oh.
we're
and,
in the Wii U era again. Let's go.
And while we're on this topic, Cameron found something today, actually. Apparently the mobile app was data mined and a bunch of Donkey Kong stuff was found.
Which
40th?
isn't too shocking since the park model that we saw pictures of, was that last year? It's been a while since that park model's been around. But that had Donkey Kong stuff on it.
So, Donkey Kong coming soon, TM?
For some reason, I thought we were going to talk about the 40th instead of continue about the park.
The 40th.
Yeah, next year's Donkey Kong's 40th birthday.
Oh, dang.
It's Zelda's 30th, 35th, like Mario's. Metroid's 30th, I think. Yeah, I think it's 5 years younger than Zelda. And then Donkey Kong's 40th.
Dang, bro, Donkey Kong old. Well, not this Donkey Kong, right? This is
Yeah, no, this is
Donkey Kong the
Son of
third.
Donkey Kong Jr.?
Yeah, Donkey Kong the third.
I don't think he's Donkey Kong Jr.'s son, but yeah, he's the third, because, like, Cranky Kong's the granddad, right? I don't know.
Yes. But yeah, the stamps include a bunch of things of Donkey and Diddy Kong, and the Kong letters that have the design of like Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, as well as like the puzzle pieces, balloons, bananas, and some cute other drawings. And then the Mario gang with Donkey Kong in the background. Just Donkey Kong. But all the Mario characters. So yeah, Donkey Kong coming soon to Super Nintendo World. I would have suspected them to have done something Zelda before Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's very Mario to be called Super Nintendo World.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion on it, and that's what it's been. It's like they very focused on Mario and Mario's extended universe.
Yeah, obviously it's Mario, so.
Also,
Interestingly
Mario is the best outreach they have to kids.
True. Interestingly enough, the sticker doesn't include Wario, which I don't know.
Wario is bad, and bad things are not allowed in the Happy Park. It's supposed to be a good park.
But I would closely associate Wario with Mario quicker than I would with Donkey Kong and Mario.
Yeah, associating Donkey Kong with Mario is very old.
Yeah. They're still the same, but they've become different franchises, just both under Mario. I don't know.
Well, technically.
It would have been cool. There's a couple locations I would have loved to have on the world in Odyssey and Donkey Kong's moon, or not moon. It looks like a banana, right? I guess
if it's Donkey Kong related, it probably does look like a banana.
I guess it's called New Donk City, so they kind of reference Donkey Kong.
Yeah, New Donk City.
Pauline. Yeah.
Yeah, because Pauline's the mayor and Polly's from Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you haven't watched that on YouTube, you should definitely go watch it. It's super cool.
Dude.
Miyamoto puts on a whole show, and
He's Mario and Luigi's dad, and Bowser Jr.'s dad. So,
he's
Bowser Jr.'s mom.
Ow, my brain. But yeah, he puts on a whole show. You can tell how excited he is for the park. And I can confirm that we're all very upset that we don't live in Japan. But definitely go watch that. And
all the gamers going to Japan.
We will talk about it when the park opens up and we get some tour videos so we can actually see what's going on.
We're definitely gonna watch a bunch.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, okay. So moving on, Nintendo had an Indie World presentation last week. Was it last Friday?
No, I think it was earlier. Like, we could have done it on the podcast, I think.
Oh, even earlier. Okay, yeah. So we're pretty late on this, but a bunch of cool indie stuff shown off. I don't know a lot about most of these games, but luckily I'm not the only one doing this show. So, Splunky and Splunky 2 are coming to Switch next year in the summer.
And Splunky 2 is just announced.
Yeah.
So, not too bad.
Next we have Fisty Fluffs, releasing on Switch early next year. Apparently, from what Cameron says, it's a fighting game with cats. Do you have anything to add other than it's a fighting game? Like, is it like you play as a cat?
You play as a cat.
Okay.
Let's go.
I don't know if you played as a cat or like you just taped cats to your hands or something.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you're a cat.
And you beat up other cats.
It looked 3D, but I haven't seen it in almost a week, so.
Very, very valet. How do you Tunch?
I have no idea how to pronounce half the names. So, Very, Very Valet is obviously parking game.
Yeah, parking game.
Woo! Parking simulator.
If you're a valet, then yes.
Cyber Shadows.
So that is a game from Yacht Club. it's something to do with a ninja. I don't really know how to describe it. You can tap the Shovel Knight amiibo to get the little spirits like you do in the Shovel Knight games.
Huh.
And I think that goes for all of them. Obviously, no unique compatibility between compatibility differences between Gold Shovel Knight and Blue Shovel Knight because they count Gold Shovel Knight as a restock of Blue. I do not.
Oh well, they should have consulted you.
Yes, they should have
Clearly.
consulted the man that has been buying amiibo since day one. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Calico. Nothing. Alba, a wildlife adventure. No. Nausea. Gnome.
Geonosa.
Happy Game, Super Meat Boy Forever, console launch.
Happy Game, dude. That looked like I was watching it with some people, and everyone kept saying it looked like an acid trip.
What do you do? Is it just?
I don't know. There's a lot of smiling things, and then it gets really demented. So
Nice.
that's about all I know.
Sounds like a horror game then.
Super Meat Boy Forever, which is, to quote Super Meat Boy, basically Super Meat Boy 2, but without calling it Super Meat Boy 2. So if you like Super Meat Boy and you somehow haven't heard of this yet, that's more Super Meat Boy. Grindstone and Among Us is on Switch, although that's been pretty big news, so you probably heard about that, with a new map that was shown off at the Game Awards that we talked about, the airship map. It was leaked on the Switch version and has already been patched out. But if you want to see some stuff about the airship, then you can go to youtube.com/StormwindGames. Cameron has a whole bunch of videos up on the airship map and like the tasks and stuff like that are there, if you care at all.
As you should.
You can see how glitchy it was.
Yeah, for real.
No, that's a completely different video.
When is the airship map supposed to officially launch?
Just 2021, which is
sometime
Cameron's.
early next year.
Okay.
There's so many comments on that video that are like, fake! How did you make this?
Man, I ain't got free time. Well, okay, I guess technically I do. I don't have free time to create something of that magnitude and then conveniently launch it as everyone is saying
Wanting it.
that they've leaked it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The only time I've seen someone attempt to make their own map, but even then they stole the parts of the other maps to create it.
So that rounds up the Indie World presentation. I apologize for our extremely poor coverage of that, but we're still kind of overwhelmed from the Game Awards. It's kind of hard to remember anything at this point. So definitely go watch it if you are
One
a
of
big
those
fan of
other
indie games.
games. There's another game that other than Among Us, there was a game that also came out directly after, and I don't remember what it was.
We probably won't be as burned out next year.
Hopefully not.
That's when we'll get over the Game Awards.
And Among Us is also coming to Game Pass next year. Might as well mention that since we're on the Among Us thing.
Or it's already on Game Pass, right? But only for PC.
No, it's on PC Game Pass, and it's
coming to Xbox Game Pass.
Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
In 2021.
Which is going to be interesting. I don't think they have the gyro controls.
I really like Among Us on the Switch. Like, they did a really good job porting it over.
What do you so how do you use a controller with Among Us?
It's
So
actually
like
pretty simple.
usually where you would use the where you would like drag and click a mouse, it switched it to the
Gyro
control
controls.
stick. Not gyro. It's
Well,
more
It depends on the map.
Depends on the map, yeah. But
Because like on the airship, I was able to use gyro, but then on
So,
skill
like,
that
how
it
do you
cannot.
select, like, report, use, vent, sabotage?
Oh,
There's a
you
button
get
for all
like
that.
Y, A. You get
Oh,
like
okay,
A.
so it's just button mapped? Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
they're
figured, but I wanted to confirm. Well, okay, yeah, so if there's anything there that we poorly covered, because it probably is, and you want to know about it, go on YouTube and watch Nintendo's Indie World presentation.
and then come tell us about it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Hey, we got so much stuff last week from all this Among Us news. We got like a couple extra people watching, and if you're still
Almost
here,
200.
thank you. I don't know why you like to torture yourself, but we appreciate it.
Definitely do.
So tell us what you liked about the Indie World presentation, please. We're so lonely. Anyway,
We saw all of you tell us hello.
yeah, we see you. Okay, so let's finishing up our opening stuff before we get into our new alliteration. There were new NES and SNES games announced for the online service for Switch. For SNES, we get DKC 3, The Ignition Factor, Super Valis 4, and Hey Punk, Are You Tough Enough? I can't believe that's a title game, and I also don't know why that's the one they chose to bring. But finally, DKC 3, finally we have all the DKC games on SNES. It's about time. Those are some of amazing
you would have
games.
thought they'd start with that.
At least the DKC 1. I don't know how DKC
So
1
that
was not a
makes-
launch thing for SNES Online. But yeah, so now the whole trilogy's on there, and I'm sure most of you, even if you're fans of DKC, have not played DKC 3 because nobody has, and you should. It's also really good. Just more of the same stuff.
So if we discount 64 because it's different since it's 3D, out of the 5 that are similar, 4 are on Switch with only Returns not being there,
Yeah.
Wow.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then for NES, Nightshade, The Claws of Hue, that's the one NES game. If you don't know about that game, you should go watch the JonTron video about that he made several years ago. It's a very old video by now, but it's hilarious. If you want to know about Nightshade, basically you're a bad cop detective kind of guy, and it's confusing, but it's hilarious as well. So that's the one NES game, and everything else is for SNES. Those are already out now, and you can download them.
Interests me that I'm sorry for interrupting. That Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound aren't there.
Yeah, and Super Mario RPG too.
That one's a little different though, since they don't own it. They own Earthbound though.
They might be able to work out an agreement for.
Oh, I absolutely am a little surprised they didn't work one out for Geno showing up in Smash, because it'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been a great thing.
Yeah, cross promotion it.
Yeah. But that's a good question, especially Earthbound Beginnings. That was a big thing when it came to Wii U, like for the first time.
That's because it was the first time.
That's what I'm saying.
It just makes me wonder if they've got something planned with the Earthbound games.
No.
Earthbound
If I
anniversary,
had,
bro?
if I had to guess, it's they don't have anything planned for it. They're just still hanging on to this trickle feed thing that they like to do, because there's no other way to keep people playing it. I guess that's their mindset. I don't really understand that, but
Get people to keep playing the Wii U.
yeah, if you want to play Earthbound Beginnings, you have to go buy a Wii U,
Which are actually expensive again. Because it's holidays.
they're expensive again.
How much?
Well, you know, for being a console that failed.
Oh.
Yeah, true. I got mine for super cheap.
Yeah, I guess we're not close to any anniversary dates.
No.
Mother 3's 15th is next year.
You think Mother 3 will come to Switch?
No.
Nope.
Hard no.
Yes.
Dude, imagine
Reggie
if they
quit.
do like a full Game Boy set, like just have all 3 kind of announced at the same time. And
No,
then they just skip to GBA.
Earthbound Trilogy, limited time release.
Don't give
April
them ideas.
20th,
They released it on March 30th.
2021 till 6 months. Is that the Mario?
No,
So,
because it was supposed to be a year.
They
okay.
announced it. They
So a
announced it-
year on. I could believe that. I could
Yeah.
believe they released the trilogy as a limited time release.
They announced it on March 29th. It comes out March 30th, and it goes away March 31st.
No, but Mother 3's 15th will be April 20th.
Oh.
420?
They start off. They
Yeah,
start off the
that's
year.
Yo.
its release date. 4/20/2006.
They just start off their financial year with Earthbound.
That
Really? They
explains the
need to hurry up
hit.
and do Mother 3. It's like not even funny anymore.
I mean,
Dude, they've made jokes about it.
Exactly.
they have made jokes. If they want to do like, it's so weird that they're like, we didn't include either. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, it is. But
they
hopefully,
even
hopefully
put-
it'll come in due time.
Because Earthbound was one of the first games to get put on the new 3DS. This is when it could run SNES games. It was like one of the first they brought over.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Maybe they're
So-
gonna do. I would love if they kind of made it a little more claymation, and then used Link's Awakening art style as a base.
So like a
for,
remake?
Yeah,
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea. That's actually pretty clever, yeah. Well, anyways, you go ahead.
yeah, because all the art in like the original books was it was like clay figure looking style.
I did not know that. Well, okay, so on to our holiday haven. Yes, that's it. That's our cringy alliteration of the month.
Woo!
You're welcome.
So we're gonna have our normal.
Richard Rager.
We're gonna have our normal thing. Plus, we're gonna talk about each of our favorite things about the holiday season in general, because we're trying to amp up the Christmas spirit in his house, and we're pretty bad at that. So we're gonna give this a shot. So say, like the usual, like what you've been playing this week, and then after that, your favorite thing about the holiday season. Alex, go.
I see how this has worked out every time. You're like, all right, new idea. Alex, you've got to try it.
Or I'll go first. I'll go first. It doesn't matter.
Either way.
Okay, well, Alex is going to complain about it, so I'm going to go. So I played. So the reason I brought up Super Mario RPG a few minutes ago is because I've been playing a little bit of that. I've been playing more Spider-Man. I'm to the last DLC thing right now before I can finally move on to Miles Morales. I've played. Oh man, I just drew a blank. Oh yeah, Stardew. We'll talk about the Stardew Valley update that came out today. But I've been playing like Stardew Valley in general the past 2 days or so, just a little bit. And I also played some today to try out the new update, which again we'll talk about. And I played some just random things on my Wii Virtual Console that I had that weren't Super Mario RPG, because currently that's the only way I have to play that game. So like Mario Tennis and Mario Golf on the N64, because I never really tried those before, just like random stuff. Played like 2 levels of Mario Galaxy and 3D All-Stars, and I got a case and manual in for my copy of Pokemon Pearl. So now that's complete. So my Pokemon collection is really coming along. I've got red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire. I don't have emerald. I have leaf green. I don't have fire red. I've got diamond, pearl. I don't have platinum. I have black and white. I don't have white 2 or black 2. I have sun and moon. I have ultra sun. I don't have ultra moon. I don't have omega ruby, alpha sapphire. I have X. I don't have Y. I know that's not in order at the end there. Sorry. And I have all the Switch games for Pokemon.
What about Pokemon Snap?
I've got Pokemon Snap.
I'm a little shocked to hear you don't have White 2 or Black 2 for some reason.
Well,
I thought
White 2 was in the part of all that forever lost Nintendo DS and Game Boy stuff that I lost forever ago and can't find.
Got it. That's why I felt like you had it.
Yeah, I did have White 2 because I was most into Pokemon during the DS era. So I played a ton of Heart Gold. Oh yeah, I have Heart Gold by the way. I played a ton of Heart Gold and White 2.
Are any of y'all having Discord just like randomly cut out on you and having to load?
I don't think so.
Okay, because that's like the third time it's happened to me.
Oh.
Please don't die on us, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grant was talking about Spider-Man, cuts out, comes back in on Pokemon, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, well. The listeners
Like,
will
you dropped
understand.
from the call
The
for
listeners
me,
will get it.
Alex.
I dropped? Or I was still in?
You're still
No,
in
you,
on
you
it.
dropped from the call for me.
Let's see.
Well, anyway, yeah, I think that does my laundry list of random things I've been playing. And what's my favorite thing about the holiday season? Well, other than apple cider and the live action version of The Grinch with Jim Carrey in it.
Oh, that brought up that cursed post. That is a bad memory.
Last year my sister gave me a onesie. That's the Grinch. It's a Grinch onesie. And I've been dreading it, but I have to wear it. She got it for me last Christmas, so I'm like, well, I have to wear it now, like for the meme. It's for the joke. Everyone can laugh at me. So I'm going to be harassed this Christmas, but I'm wearing it. I'm being a good brother.
Oh, so you're wearing it on Christmas Day.
Yeah. No, you people will not see me in that.
Damn.
I'm gonna
come over anyways.
I'm Facebook messaging your mom. Miss Lee, I need you to get me a photo.
I need all
You'll
these
probably
photos.
see it on Facebook.
No, it's gonna be okay. Jewel will get it for us.
Yeah, you'll see it on
Exactly.
Facebook.
Jewel, so getting it from Jewel would be so much easier.
Yeah, just message her on her Snapchat. She'll do it.
Grant's mom would be like, "Why do you need it?"
But
Because-
Blackmail.
a more genuine answer would be that society as a whole being more willing to donate and give to charity, and it makes me happy to see everyone caring a little bit more, because no one ever does the rest of the year, you know. Such a hateful place these days.
Ooh, on the topic of donations, though, I saw something earlier about Salvation Army now has a way to pay through mobile.
Yo.
What do you mean to pay through mobile?
Like you can use
Donate money.
Oh, like through
Yeah.
Google Pay or something?
Yeah, like you can use the
I know what it
card
is.
reader, whatever
They
it
have-
is on Apple
okay.
Pay,
I can
and
actually
you can scan a QR code.
Yeah,
get
you
to
can
their
either
site.
do a QR code or you can click the sign and it will activate like a specific command and Google will pick it up.
You mean like the Salvation Army people outside of like grocery stores and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you just meant in general, and I was like, are they that late to the party online? But no, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
I didn't realize until he brought up that you could QR code it, and I was like, okay, wait, yes, I saw this news report earlier today.
I try to carry cash around the holidays when I go shopping so that I can
Slip some money in.
I try to do that. Along with the donations to family.
I
But yeah, just
don't
everyone.
think I've seen any Santas this year, like I usually do. And I've been to quite a few stores.
Santa can't go anywhere because he can't catch COVID because he has a job to do. He can't get sick.
True.
So
True.
we'll just let the older people.
Yeah, but usually I didn't see anybody outside Kroger when I was there today.
Is that bad? Is that bad?
Just a bit.
Well, I
didn't mean it in a negative context, I swear.
You are right that more people are generous around the holiday season, because like when I was younger, not much younger, but I found the "Make Someone a Millionaire" subreddit on Reddit, and you can look at like how the winners have, like you just say enter the thing, their monthly drawing, and you're like, and you donate $1 to whoever wins, and a lot of people are cheapskates and don't do it because they're like, well, I lost. But if you scroll back, the big winners on there, like their biggest ones, I think like 15,000 when I last saw. But it was like during December, and that's their like biggest time. So the late, like November, December time.
Yeah, but like Game Theory had their stream where their goal was like $1 million, and they raised like almost $3 million or something like that. They went like way above with and they're freaking out because like 30 minutes into the show they were at like $600,000. They're like, what the crap? Like we were supposed to do it. This was supposed to be an all day thing. So they had like tiers set up for like, okay, at $100,000 we'll do this, at $200,000 we'll do this, and I thought it was going to take like all day. So like 30 minutes in, and they're 600K in, they have all these things to do. Yeah, so they're like so backed up on all these things they have to do now. It was hilarious, but also really nice to see, and like Jacksepticeye's stream, and a bunch of other people.
I watched Alfred's and Jaden's Pokemon stream.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But okay, I want to stop rambling now. Cooper, why don't you go ahead?
All right. Oh, wait. Oh, for Collector's Corner?
Holiday Haven! Holiday Haven! Period.
Get him.
So, the usual, the usual suspects, Among Us and Faye. Also, Smash, Mario Maker 2, Mario Kart 8.5, Downwell, Hatsune Miku Mega Mix, Tetris 99, Rocket League, and NES Online.
You had to write all that down, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
It's not called Mario Kart 8.5.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8.5. I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but that's not what it's called.
He's also not right.
And for that, we're gonna end him.
Wait a minute.
You have been ended.
Oh, and also, we forgot to mention that Among Us, I forgot to mention, on the Switch, it also has, touchscreen implemented also.
Oh,
yeah,
sick. Okay, so it has, similar to mobile controls as well as controller controls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's, the most open on controls version.
Oh, for sure. Dude, playing with a pro is so comfy, though, oh my gosh. I think the worst thing, though, is just typing, online with randoms.
Yeah,
Get
no.
a keyboard.
It takes,
Plug in a keyboard.
Power move.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about the holiday season, then?
My favorite thing would have to be my friends and family.
Cliche, but honest and respectable.
Yes, sir.
7 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. Well, okay, short and sweet to the point, Cameron.
And also the food. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I second that.
True.
Anyways, yeah, Cameron.
So let's see. What have I been playing? Smash, obviously, because of Sephiroth.
Which we will also talk about.
That is a good topic. I've also been setting up for some recordings. Actually, I don't remember if I mentioned this on the podcast. I might have done it immediately after. Oh no, I definitely did. So I actually completed Galaxy, both Mario and Luigi. I like how they do the completion photos. It's nice that they kept those. And
how'd they do them?
So it takes a screenshot, or it acts like it takes a screenshot, and then it just sends you the pictures from the Wii and puts them on your system memory or your SD card.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a Toad at the end that's like, hey, you got a letter. It's Mail Toad.
Huh.
I don't remember if Mailtoad was there at the end or not of the original Galaxy. He might be, but also maybe not. Played Among Us. As mentioned earlier, Airship, very nice.
Dude, Airship is super fun.
What else have I played? I think that might be all I've played lately. I kind of got sidetracked with rendering stuff this week, so. As for the favorite thing about the holiday season, so obviously I really enjoy getting to spend time with friends and family. Being alone sucks during the holiday season, especially, but but I've always really enjoyed getting just to spend some time away from everything. I don't feel like I'm gonna get to do that after this holiday season.
You won't. No. Once you get a job, it all falls apart.
Yep.
So
it's nice that I get to spend one less holiday season not having to do anything. Although I do think I'm supposed to be talking to a job tomorrow. I hope. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. Getting a nice little detox, everything is very, very helpful.
Especially after this semester, dude.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna fail both of the classes I needed to graduate, and instead I got an A and a B. So.
Well, that's a pretty stark difference. Usually when people say they thought they're going to fail, like, well, I got a C, so I'll be okay.
Well, dude, we were working on that last project, which was 25% of the grade, until literally an hour before it was due.
I can second that. Y'all know about
your
project.
Your projects suck.
Well, okay, Alex.
This week I have played Danganronpa. I beat the first one, and I've been working through the second.
What was it?
Danganronpa.
Okay.
It's it's a visual novel like Ace Attorney, where you're in but it's kind of different. But you're in a school, and you have 3 periods of school. You have daily life, where you can go talk with people and learn about their past or whatever. You have deadly life, where you investigate the body that one of your fellow students has been killed by one of your other fellow students. And then you have class trial, where you have to prove who did it.
So it's a whodunit game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played Smash Brothers, obviously. I beat Sephiroth and had him early, which is cool. Obviously we played some Among Us, because we're always playing it.
You sound so distraught about that.
Yeah.
Oh, because we're always playing it. Sorry, continue.
I may or may not force them to play it.
Cooper may or may not own a gun.
I don't want to play, and they're like, "Oh, but we can't play without 6, Alex, so you have to join."
That's true.
Okay.
It is true.
I guess I'll join.
Peer pressure always works.
Yeah.
Most of the time it does. I'm probably pretty easily peer pressured. Else I play. I didn't really put any time into Persona Q because
What?
phone's been yeah, surprisingly. But where I'm at right now, I could probably go beat the game, but I've been doing a little thing, just running the same dungeon over and over, because you can get different endings based on the questions you answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've been taking pictures with my phone, but my phone's been acting up, so I haven't been in the mood to do that.
Acting up is putting it nicely.
It dies at 75% or even higher than that. I need a new phone.
Yeah, that sounds like it. And your holiday thankful? Favorite? Alex, I gave you the last time slot on purpose, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
You got distracted.
I did get distracted. I'm sorry. I was looking when my phone came out. It came out in 2015.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, you're a trooper. Nobody has a phone that old.
I do.
Yeah, except
the battery is terrible.
Look, I would have, except that phone died.
Yeah.
And then that phone started acting up. I basically had to replace my phones because they suck. But I also had a cheaper phone than Alex. If Alex had a Go phone like I had, it wouldn't have lasted this long. It would have died already.
So my favorite part of the holiday, obviously the big one, is hanging out with friends and family, since nobody's really stressed during this time of the year. But the other part I really like is I like, and it's not really possible this year, but I do like driving around the city and seeing everybody have all their lights up.
That's a good one. Yeah, definitely agree.
Yeah, when I was
It's just something you don't get at any other point of the year.
That's true.
Well, nah, not really Halloween to mine.
That's different.
True.
Everyone's trying to scare each other.
You don't get like the big official shows with Halloween.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was nice driving home from working with my group and getting to see all those lights.
Yeah, I remember the neighborhood lights back there were always pretty good. I miss that. We don't get as much of that here, living in an apartment complex.
Damn.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you had more than lights around the door.
We have one apartment with some lights, but that's pretty much it. We've got a poinsettia by the door. That's pretty much all we can do. We don't have really we don't have like outdoor sockets or anything to run lights. And I don't think our managers would be happy if we ran lights. So we have a poinsettia.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
That's probably why you don't have many lights around you then.
Yeah. Well, okay,
You
so
could
that
get like
was...
a wreath for the door.
Oh yeah, no, don't mention that again. My fiance has talked about that every day, how we need a wreath.
Don't mention that again.
Yeah, don't bring that up.
I'm
okay.
not surprised with Jewel.
So, yeah, that was our Holiday Haven cringe alliteration segment. Please tell us in the comments what your favorite thing about the holiday season, and if you don't mention the Grinch, I'm going to delete your comment.
You can't even delete it. I can't. No one else.
Shush. They don't have to know that.
Grant's just gonna get on my computer and delete your comment.
So yeah. Anyway, okay. So let's go to tidbits. Headliner Cooper, you got a whole mess of Fire Emblem Heroes stuff this time. So
yes, sir. I actually got it all planned out for once. All right. So we got a Christmas banner. I'm really happy. We got a 4-star Hilda Demote, which is really cool. We got a Harmonic Altana and Soniki duo. Their skill's really cool. It's a Vantage, which basically lets them attack before the opponent does, even on the opponent's turn. We got Bernadetta and we got Sephiran. The Burden of Gifts Tempest Trials is out. You can get there's a possibility of getting 42 orbs, 4-star and 5-star Winter Felix, Fort Defense/Res Seal, Mystic Boost Seal, Blessings, and Manual 12 times 50. The Legendary Banner trailer will be sometime this week, and the revival of past Christmas banners will also be sometime this week. And yeah.
I really hope someone listening understands what that means.
And since Cooper didn't mention it, they like to play with their Fire Emblem Heroes account every around Christmas. So right now they've got Hilda being in charge.
Oh yeah.
So they'll make memes based on that character.
Huh. Well, okay. Anyway, so we talked about this before, Funimation possibly coming to Switch, and it is now here. Yeah.
Well, it was the next day, and they announced it. I don't even know why they bothered teasing it.
So it's on the Switch now. If you have a Funimation subscription, you should download it. Yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say about it. It's on Switch now.
A better version, or it's supposed to.
And apparently it's a system compared to PC or Roku or whatever is better than all of them.
Sick.
They took a hard look and tried to fix it.
Wow.
But I
let's put all the effort into the Switch version.
Galaxy Brain move there.
So
get everybody to move to the Switch, and then you don't have to fix any other version.
True.
Sephiroth is out in Smash, and
yeah, he will be by the time this recording goes up.
Yes,
that's true.
And I have failed to try him out at all because of how many things I've been playing. So I will let you guys do the talking because I know you guys have tried him out.
Okay.
The challenge is pretty cool.
Yeah, if you had the chance to do the Sephiroth challenge, then you lucked out, since that, as far as we know, that's not active after the 22nd or 23rd for other countries, I guess. Time zones suck. That's why we're in America. We go off our one time zone, and we don't even care about the others here.
We have a bunch of time zones, but they really.
I said they don't count.
Ours is really the only one they care about, isn't it? All times.
So how does he play?
Really well. Oh my god.
I don't understand how he jumps. I've tried to I was kind of surprised. I set the boss run on a high difficulty. I did really well. I didn't die. My biggest problem was where you run and try to get to the end. I messed up the jump because his jumps kind of confuse me.
It's kind of weird. It's 3 normal jumps, and then you can do this up B.
Huh.
But he plays really interesting, and his blast from his fire is cool.
Oh my, bro! His blast can kill at 0. It's nuts.
For real?
Yeah,
that's nuts.
I don't know. He's my favorite one to come out of the either
Fighter Pass 2.
Yeah.
Either.
Steve is my favorite, but I love Sephiroth's.
I guess Joker and Byleth would be up on the other, but he's the most similar to who I'm used to playing. If I could just figure out how yeah. I don't just play Fire Emblem. I can play Young Link.
Oh.
My bad.
I'm gonna leave.
Alex is quitting the podcast, not clickbait.
Yeah, episode whatever, Alex quits.
I don't know. Karen's trying to catch up to me right now because I've had all the classic modes beat for a while.
Ha, Cameron, you suck.
Yeah, Cameron.
And that's okay. Yeah, he's just gonna take that. Well, okay.
Apparently he's
dead. By the time this episode comes out,
I mean,
Sephiroth will be out in Smash, and you can download him, part of Fighter Pass 2. And I really need to try him out and talk about him a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
At least do the boss fight with them.
Yeah.
Try the very hard difficulty.
So moving on, this is something I could talk about a lot. So Stardew Valley 1.5 update was announced and is already out for PC, with the console versions coming out early 2021.
Everything's coming out early 20, apparently.
Yeah. It's a huge update. It includes a bunch of stuff, including local co-op play. You can now randomize your community center bundles and choose whether you want them beatable within a year or not. You can change some stuff with the mines. There's a new farm layout that's on a beach, which I played some today. That's what I was doing, playing Stardew Valley.
Oh, the one where you can't have sprinklers.
Well, so you can. There's a small section of dirt on the farm, but it's littered with level 3 stumps. So you have to get a silver axe before you can start using it. Because there's literally 9 level 3 stumps in that area, and the rest is sand. So yeah, that dirt area you can use sprinkler. So it's pretty weird. But there's a ton of waterfront, so using crab pots and stuff, I'm sure will be pretty banger. I haven't gotten far enough into my save on that game to try that yet. But it's a pretty layout. It's just weird that everything's sand, but things still grow fine in it. Usually you couldn't grow corn in sand on a beach, but you can do it in the game. Along with a bunch of other in-game content. There's a new character and a whole new section of the map apparently.
Wait, a new character?
Yeah, so he didn't talk about it because he said he wanted you to find it for yourself, but you can read the full changelog if you really want to, and see what all new stuff is added. I didn't know it was that big, but there's a ton of content in this update. I really want to try the local split screen co-op. That sounds really cool, especially when it comes to Switch. I want to see how good that is.
Everything Concerned Dave does always surprises me somehow.
I just saw this not too long ago, but he sourced out some popular modders for this game and gave them early access versions of 1.5 so they could
get their mods up to date.
Yeah, so some cool. Mods are already up and running with this PC version, which is pretty cool.
Surprised he didn't just hasn't considered. I know he wants to make the game himself, but he could easily hire someone to help him.
Yeah, I think he just likes doing it himself because he wants to control.
Yeah, because you get full control.
Yeah,
that's why he split off from
Chucklefish.
Chucklefish.
Yeah. It's not. I guess that's not the part that surprises me. I mean, it's just I feel like there's got to be some mods he really likes, and I'm surprised he hasn't just been hey, let me buy this from you and put it in.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Again, control.
Maybe.
But, so yeah, that update is out already on PC and is coming to consoles early next year. And I'm excited to play more of this beach farm thing to see how that turns out.
Did you get any new supply, or did you get any supply crates yet?
No, I have not. But I've only played 4 days, maybe, worth. So, oh yeah, you can also now control if you want to mobs to spawn on your farm. You don't have to pick the mob farm layout specifically. You can select on any farm if you want them to spawn or not.
You can also change mineral spawning, right?
Yeah, you can change the rates of spawn in the mines.
Oh, that's cool.
I would probably boost them like crazy.
Only Iridium Ore
again.
Yeah, I really think the coolest thing is probably the community center remix, and you can also if you really want to go for a super hard run, you could randomize it and make it and not guarantee that it'll be completable in the first year, which is something. If you really want to play a lot of it,
you can make it a completable in the first year as well, right?
Yeah, you can toggle whether you want to make it completable in the first year or not. And there's so much other stuff that I really don't have the time to talk about. But yeah, that's out on PC. And finally, for our tidbits, so according to Alex, apparently this rumor's been around for a while, but several patents have now been filed. Or trademarks, excuse me, for Chocobo Grand Prix. So essentially Final Fantasy racing with chocobos. The game.
I don't know.
At
I
least
don't know
it's
how
Nintendo.
long it's been around, but I recognize the name
I remember like
before y'all mentioned it.
I remember hearing something about that a while back.
But yeah, the trademarks have been filed, so it's more possibly happening than it was possible before. Is that a sentence?
I don't know, but you could in the original 7 you could race chocobos, right? So maybe this is their attempt to not include it in the remake. I'll make it.
Well, it'd probably just be more of an actual like kart racer kind of game, but not a kart racer. Like you feel me, like kart racer style, but instead of karts, it's chocobos. Maybe like a more fleshed out version of that. And yeah, so we'll finish up here with one big topic. I'm sure you've seen it in the news if you care anything about games, but Cyberpunk 2077 has like crashed and burned in one of the hardest ways that I've ever seen, and it's been removed from the PlayStation Store. You can get You can get digital refunds or physical refunds through CD Projekt Red, or Walmart. Was it y'all mentioned?
GameStop.
GameStop.
Well, it was
Even
Best
if it's
Buy. Best Buy is what I saw when I wrote it on the podcast sheet, and then GameStop was a little bit later.
Yeah, so like, even if you opened it, they'll take refunds. Because it's not bad. If you have tried to play it on a base model PS4 or Xbox One, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, you should, and you haven't seen any memes about it, you should look it up because it's terrifying how poor it runs on those consoles.
Well, they removed it from the PlayStation Store entirely, so can you not buy it digitally on 5?
No, I don't believe so. But I mean, from what I've played on my since I'm playing on PS5, it runs just fine for me. I had one weird glitch where
surprising.
when I was doing the combat training thing near the beginning, you would like spawn in the location and she'd tell you like this one action to do, and then you do it on some dummies, and then you spawn in the new location, and you do that like 5 times, spawning in different places. And every time you spawn somewhere, it would act like my stick was pushed to the right, so I would just like stand in the circle and spin really fast in the circle, and until I touched the right stick, and as soon as I like touched it, it stopped and it would act normal. But every time I spawned, I would just spin in a circle until I moved. It was really weird, but that's the only glitch I've experienced so far. And granted, I've only played like an hour and a half or 2 hours of it, so I haven't seen a lot. But on PS5, it runs just fine. I haven't had any issues, which is why I'm probably not going to return it. But I can't blame you if you have, especially if you own a base model and it looks like crap, because that's their responsibility, and that is really bad. I can't believe that they actually launched that.
Right. Let's make a quick buck.
Especially, they have to know who they are, right? Like a CD Projekt Red, Witcher 3, like they've got all the clout. Like you can't do that. You can't do what they did.
Yeah, they could have just canceled
People
the
were
PS4
bringing up-
versions. And the
Well, no, because they promised those.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
But they've got a lot to do to fix it.
look, it would have been better for them to cancel it and to make next gen versions rather than to launch what they launched on the PS4 and Xbox One. And I'm playing the PS4 version on the PS5, so I'm only getting like the boost mode or whatever. I'm not really sure what I'm getting out of it, if I'm getting like PS4 Pro Legacy mode or if I'm getting actual like a boost or something. But yeah, like PR wise, it would have been way better to just like either say don't play this on a base model, or just not release it for last gen entirely and just make it a next gen game. That would have probably cut down on their sales, but it wouldn't have hurt as much than it's hurting them right now.
It would have hurt a lot then, but this hurts a lot worse.
Yeah, this is way worse, because now not only are they having to do refunds and lose a ton of money, but their like reputation is kind of ruined.
Yeah, their name is like
It will be like No Man's Sky. because I've heard they fixed a lot of the problems people had with it, but it's kind of too late.
Yeah, it just got such a bad rap when it first came out. And you're completely right. No Man's Sky is great now, apparently. Like, like anything recently has been wonderful. The game is amazing, from what I've heard. But
I remember hearing
they're just rave planets, apparently.
I remember like all the crap about No Man's Sky. I never heard.
They're just what planets?
Rave.
Okay, that's not what I heard.
Like before the Game Awards, like I hadn't heard anybody talk anything good about like No Man's Sky.
like, if you play it, it's really good now. It's just that like a first impression is a lasting impression, kind of thing. And that's probably what will happen to this game too. Hopefully, it makes a resurgence and doesn't go away. But
We'll see. It takes a lot to rebuild goodwill after you've soured it.
especially with how long they delayed, how many times this game was delayed for just to come out like that. That's just really bad. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of effort from them. I will say it's nice that they're actually like doing refunds. Like the company themselves were the first to be like, you can email us and we'll give you your money back.
Yeah, that will definitely help in the long run.
But it's still bad.
Like Witcher 3 had issues when it launched, but I know for sure it wasn't as bad as this has been.
Yeah, I mean this is like Fallout. I remember like a more recent example, like Fallout 76. Like it was like broken.
Yeah, but it wasn't to the point where it was taken off of stores.
Well, no, it could have been taken off stores. The difference here is they basically told them, "Hey, go ahead and remove it off stores. We're sick of the bad press."
Yeah, but
Bethesda started giving out refunds.
Bethesda wasn't going. Bethesda was like, it was free, so we don't care if we get the bad press. We can blame it on
something
that
else.
kind of.
Yeah.
Remember, they took it to it wasn't the Game Awards. What was it? They took it to something with a crowd, and the crowd was not enthusiastic at all. There was like one person who was like the rest of the crowd did not care. And that one person was like going crazy.
Do you remember the nylon bag with Fallout 76?
Realistically, I think that's why it was just so not a thing.
That was icing on the cake, dude. Not only was it a trash game, but they promised you like a nice military grade bag, and it was like windbreaker nylon. Like you could see
was
through
Fallout
it.
76 free? No, it cost money, right?
No, Fallout 76 was not free.
No, yeah.
That was supposed to be the next game in the series, and it was garbage.
Right. They were like, "This is canon," as in you fight for control of the 76th vault.
Alright. You want to end on a positive note?
Oh God, Cooper, what are you about to say?
So Nintendo UK tweeted out just yesterday. Yes, if you're playing Pikmin 3 Deluxe on normal, the Pikmin can never get left behind, but it can't hurt to put them to bed in the evening to be absolutely certain. That's it.
Is that true, Cameron? Okay. Could they not be left behind?
So I always put mine up. You know me, I don't risk things with Pikmin.
On normal.
At night, bro.
Bro, so normal mode is easy mode? How easy is easy mode?
That normal mode is easy mode.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Lame. Well, that was awkward.
Normal's easy. Okay, never mind then. I thought it was... For some reason I put like easy, normal, ultra spicy.
No, is it like normal, hard?
Normal, hard, ultra spicy.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Well, I can't think of a better way to end the show than on an awkward note, so...
Yes, sir.
That's a requirement.
On that note, thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you thought about it. We are here every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Thank you so much. Have a happy holidays. We wish you good tidings from everyone here at the ANG podcast. And we hope to see you next week for our post-Christmas
extravaganza.
Post-Christmas slump. I was gonna say, like,
well, those are
that,
polar
but yeah,
opposites.
I like
Next time.
Alex's better. That's a lot more happy. Post-Christmas
It's
extravaganza.
Christmas. We should be
yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
True.
So, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, good tidings, all that jazz. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back here Wednesday. So, bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.